Asus has dropped the bulky camera bump in the price of the latest entry in its Zenfone Zoom smartphone series. Unlike its predecessor, the Zenfone 3 Zoom doesn't look camera, but it still retains a 2.3x optical zoom. The question is, has the camera, the spotlight of the Zoom lineup, improved? The answer is yes. But our Asus Zenfone 3 Zoom review finds the camera capabilities are hindered by the phone's other shortcomings. The Zenfone 3 Zoom isn't a bad-looking device, but it's hardly unique. It has a sleek metal unibody with a minimalistic rear, which houses the camera, fingerprint sensor, and the Asus logo at the bottom of the device. The all-metal unibody design looks good, and the added durability is a plus. Glass-backed phones look great, but they have a far higher risk of being easily damaged and cracked. On the front of the phone, Asus has gone for capacitive navigation buttons on the bottom rather than on-screen icons. The front does look a little outdated. Capacitive buttons seem to be on their way out, and displays are starting to get larger, with smaller edges around like the UU or even the recently announced mid-range. On the right edge you'll find a volume rocker and power button, while the left edge is where the SIM card slot is located. On the bottom there's a USB Type-C charging port, which is the growing standard for most smartphones these days. Flanking the charging port are a headphone jack and speaker grill. Overall, the design is uninspiring, and we also have a few qualms. For example, the fingerprint sensor is a little high up on the back of the phone, making it a little hard to reach. That's also true of the volume rocker. The display is more promising, though nothing to get excited about. The 5.5-inch AMOLED screen has a 1920 by 1080 pixel resolution that does the job. It's sharp, with vibrant colors and deep blacks. Under the hood, there's a Qualcomm Snapdragon 625 coupled with 3 GB of RAM keeping things running. There's 4 GB in the international version. For storage, there's a choice of 32 GB, 64 GB, or 128 GB. And there's even a micro SD card slot in case you wanted to add more space. The Zenfone 3 Zoom isn't a bad-looking device, but it's hardly unique. The specifications are quite similar.